overall, I am extremely bullish on VeChain. I think that if we get this bull run in this altcoin season, VeChain is going to absolutely explode. What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This video is going to be on VeChain. It looks like we are closing in on 1,400 subscribers now. We do have an outside goal of 10,000 subscribers by 2022. Will that happen? We will wait and see. It's a pretty lofty goal. See what happens. We're closing in on 1,400 subscribers on this channel. We are covering 20 plus assets, including ADA, XRP, HBAR, VeChain, and CKB. We got VeChain right here on the front of my profile page here. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter and you are serious about making money and cryptocurrency in general, digital assets, I would recommend getting a Twitter. This is advice. Usually it is not financial advice, but this is advice. To get a Twitter, you can follow some of the biggest names in cryptocurrency. You can follow whales, you can follow Whale Alerts, you can follow Charles Hoskinson, you can follow all kinds of different former financial executives. There's many charts. There is a lot of information, very helpful stuff on Twitter. So, and if you do have Twitter, just go ahead and go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter. Also, click subscribe down here in the bottom right-hand corner. See my logo. Click subscribe or click subscribe below like usual. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be on VeChain. We'll do a price prediction at the end again like I usually do. Just an outlook of where it possibly might go. None of this is all charts are probabilities. The bull run, everything is probabilities. Nothing is certainties, but gives you a great idea on what might happen. So with that being said, let's dive into the VeChain chart, because the VeChain chart looks good, real good. So why does it look good? So the VeChain chart here. So what we do have, we just printed, name of the video, we just printed a buy signal on the daily time frame right here. We have the 20 EMA, the green line come up over the red line. That is a buy signal on the daily time frame. We like to see that. Very nice. So we have that going for us. Right now, what looks like we're doing the last few days, it's been sitting sideways, it's been sitting still. We have these doji candles. We have these candles that they have the wick up high and the wick down low. There's a little bit more of a leg. The leg is a little taller on the upside of the candle body, but it is still an indecisive candle pattern overall. What we've been having the last 3 days. The good thing is that the market is extremely bullish. Bitcoin is extremely bullish, which runs the market. The sentiment is good. The news cycle is good. Everything looks to be like it is falling into place for this market. There's not many bears left. It's looking to be like the bears are running out of steam. We need Bitcoin to cross $64,000, the all-time high, in the next, hopefully soon. We'll see. We don't know when that's going to happen, but we want it to pass that all-time high and just get rid of the rest of the bears. But yeah, we do have the buy signal on the daily time frame. Good signal. Let's go to the 4-hourly here. Take a look at the 4-hour. On the 4-hourly, we got that buy signal on October 13th, so 4 days ago. That looks good. It looks like if we go back to the daily, also right here on the 4-hourly, we're coming up out of the bottom of a stock RSI that was almost in nearly oversold conditions. I mean, we're pretty low here. We were below the blue band a little bit, oversold conditions there. RSI is kind of going sideways in the 4-hourly. Let's go back to the daily though. So back to the daily. It does look like it's a rough cup and handle right here. Let's do a trend line across right there. And we're trying to find support right above it to say we've completed that handle. So let's call this a cup and handle right here. You got your cup and you've got your handle. And we're trying to find support on it. You need to come up and find support and spring off that support line. Let's measure the depth of that cup and see what kind of technical target we might be looking at here. So roughly, You know, confirming support where we're at now, confirming the handle, and moving forward with Bitcoin. And what, depending on what the rest of the market does, it looks to be, we have a technical target, again, of 15 cents. And that lines up exactly where we hit our head last time. Resistance right here, where you hit it and you came back down. And that was September. That was early September, and that was the dumpy month of September. And it came back down, corrected back down with Bitcoin and the rest of the market. So very understandable right here. This all right here is very understandable and predictable and normal and healthy. It came down with the rest of the market, but with that technical target there, I mean, let's zoom in here on this handle. Let's get a better look at this handle here. So yeah, we are just barely above that line, and we got those doji candles I was talking about, and we are just trying to just find that support, maintain that support on the daily there, and you can call that you're completing a cup and handle. It's a little rough looking cup and handle, but it is a cup and handle. So that's where we're looking at for a target of that 15 cents, and none of this happens overnight. It's always in waveforms. It's always in waveforms, but until you lose this support line right here that I've drawn in, until you lose that support line, the technical target won't be, it's not invalidated. The technical target of that 15 cents is valid unless you lose this support line. So if we go to the 4 hourly, if you were to lose that support line, let's reset the chart. If you were to lose that support line, you fall to previous support. And it looks like this is a pretty solid support line right there. Right there. Pretty solid support line. So back to 11.4 cents, which is an area where you could dollar cost average, you could accumulate more. 11.4 cents. That's if you roll below the current level where we're at now. You roll below that, and then you roll to 11.4 cents. And a lot of what VeChain is going to do, and what a lot of these altcoins are going to do, is going to be very dependent on what does Bitcoin do over the next week. It runs the market, always has. It's the master of the market. So we got to wait and see what Bitcoin does. But it's looking pretty good. If we roll to that if we roll down to that 11.4 cents, why I set that there, you can see right here. You know what? Let's zoom in a little bit closer so we can get a better look. You can get a better view of why I set that there. You see how right here, it's got that green candle sitting on it. It acted as resistance, and then it turned into support, okay? We have all through here, it's acting as resistance until turning it to support. But here, support, support, support. It's shown to be a supportive level, 11.4 cents. So that's where we're at with VeChain as far as technical target, as far as moving forward, as far as what we could expect to see next. Let's remove all drawings. The RSI is still kind of sideways here, but we'll just have to wait and see. It's going to be developing, but that's our technical target. Unless we lose that support, then looks like we would fall to that 11.4 cents, and that would be another area for dollar cost averaging. But at the end of the day, we do have buy signal on the daily time frame. Not financial advice. Let's take a look at what is going on with VeChain Foundation. So still massive following, 453,000 followers on Twitter. VeChain Foundation. We have the moment is here. We are pleased to announce DHL has chosen the VeChain Thor blockchain for their NFT collection. And then down here below, a comment from them: as a trend pioneer, DHL China has allowed everyone to customize the DHL mascot and mint it as an NFT on the VeChain Thor blockchain. This is just the beginning of a robust NFT ecosystem, and we are looking forward to future collabs with the DHL team. Very cool. We also have Happy World Food Day, VFam, all across the globe. Our growing expertise from years of live commercial use cases ensures VeChain will play an even more vital role in tackling the challenges of global food equality and delivering United Nations SDGs. I believe that is supplier development. Let's see here. Let's click the link. Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so that's what we have going on with just a little bit of news on VeChain. Let's do a little bit of a price outlook on if we get this bull run. So VeChain overall, We don't use a ton of emotion on this channel. A lot of it's charts and metrics and sentiment and news cycle and speculation's part of that too. Not a lot of motion, but overall, I am extremely bullish on VeChain. I think that if we get this bull run in this altcoin season, VeChain is going to absolutely explode. Number one, its previous all-time high is sitting here at like 28 cents, yet it's 12 cents right now. So you're talking like almost a 2.5x from here just to hit the previous all-time high that we hit back in April. So I do expect, and just everything with VeChain overall, the fundamentals, the speculation on VeChain, there is a lot of interest in VeChain from everyone in the crypto space. I think VeChain is going to explode if we get the altcoin season. Let's see what the fibs actually tell us, though. We'll pull the fib on VeChain. I have before in previous videos. If you want to watch some of my older VeChain videos, they're actually still relevant. I have some videos that they might be a month old, or an older VeChain video. It's still relevant. It's a lot of the outlook and everything on VeChain still relevant. Let's pull the fib on VeChain. Let's see, where do we think VeChain's going to go? So we have the retracements, then we have the fib extensions here. So Fibonacci level 2, the 1618 on VeChain. If we get this bull run, I don't see how VeChain would not go to 78 cents, to the 1618 Fibonacci extension. I fully expect it to do that if we have a real alt season after the Bitcoin tops out. I fully expect that. I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's see what kind of gains we're talking there. So from current price, roughly from there to there. In the next, if we get that altcoin season in December or January, February, shouldn't be any later than that when the alt season's taken off. Should be here sooner than later. It looks to be a 536% gain there alone. So a 5x for people that are extremely new. I am talking if you had $1,000 in VeChain at the current price when the altcoin season went off, I am talking about a price target of your $1,000 turning into at least $5,000. Not financial advice. That is just what the charts are showing. The charts don't lie and the fibs don't lie. The Fibonacci is extremely accurate in monitoring future and predicting to somewhat of an accuracy future price predictions. These are probabilities and not certainties, but these fibs are very extremely accurate, and that is what we are seeing because, to be honest, we've just got a lot of ABC corrections that we've been going through for a while now. September, excuse me, September, the entire summer. So we just have all these ABC corrections. A, B, C. Now, are we about to come out of that and start that next run? Well, we printed the buy signal on the daily, so that would make sense. We could also, right now, if let's zoom in a little bit here. Also, right now, if we want to do an ABC again here, it's almost like an A, a B, a tiny little C. We get the buy signal. That's like an ABC within the ABC. And right after, it dips down one last time, it looks like it fell right below or right on. Yeah, it fell right below the EMAs right there on that C. And then we get the buy signal printed. So that would also make sense for usually after an ABC correction in a bull market, you get that you start to get that movement up. And I showed you the price target for VeChain, so we'll wait and see. Now, in an outside chance, if VeChain just absolutely catches on fire and goes crazy, this might sound crazy to you, but it's not. The 2272, the fib level for VeChain, it's pretty astronomical up there. It looks to be $2.33 in the bull run. If we get a crazy altcoin season and a massive bull run, especially an extended bull run, VeChain can do this. Definitely not impossible. Not impossible at all. Very, very possible, actually. Very possible. So if we're talking from the current price where we're at now, we went all the way up to there. If that were to happen, 1,800%, that's an 18x on your money. Not financial advice. I don't know that that'll happen. I'm not calling for that. I do expect to hit that 1618. We might come past it. We might come into this middle range. It's extremely dependent on the rest of the market and what the altcoin season really entails. We're just going to have to wait and see what the altcoin season really brings. But the metrics across the board, the sentiment, the speculation, everything, the Glassnode, the stock to flow model, basically everything right now is showing that Bitcoin is extremely undervalued still. And, Bitcoin, we just moved from 41,000 up to 61,000 on Bitcoin lightning fast. We just shot up $20,000 on Bitcoin pretty fast. We're thinking there was an ABC correction all summer, and we should be able to move forward. So that's kind of an outside chance of VeChain going up there. If that happened, that 18x on VeChain, that would be one of the, if you're talking top 100 coins, that would be one of the best performing, if not the best performing in the altcoin season if that were to happen. Don't know that it will. We'll just have to wait and see where it's really going. But these fibs are very accurate, and the fibs don't lie. The reason why the price would shoot so high on VeChain is because when you were at 28 cents earlier this year on April 18th, when you dropped down, you fell this summer all the way to 5 cents. So you went from 28 cents down to 5 cents on the correction. That is why when you pull out the fib on it, the fib is so high. But the thing is the farther you pull back, the slingshot, the farther you pull it back, the farther that is going to fly. And that's just how it works. The greater the retracement, the faster the impulsive pace. I mean, that's how it works. So that's what we have. Outside possibility chance of VeChain going that high. I don't know where that would put the market cap. An 18x on from where it is now. Coin market cap, and then that'll wrap up the video. Let's check this out here. So VeChain. So we are currently at a 7.7 billion market cap. So 7 times an 18 market cap would be a 126 billion market cap on VeChain. 126 billion market cap on VeChain. Now, is that impossible? Not at all. Right now, if you go to the leaders of the pack, we have Ethereum currently at 451. We have Binance at 78 billion. We have Cardano at 70. We expect Cardano to be at 280, 300 billion later in this bull run. So if Cardano's going to 280, 300 billion at a $7 to $10 Cardano, 126 billion for VeChain is not that. It is possible. It's somewhat possible. It's somewhat likely and very possible to happen. Don't know if it will. That's not what I'm calling. I'm just telling you what the charts are saying. So that is what the charts are saying. So that's going to be it for this video, guys, and we will catch you in the next one. Click subscribe down here in the bottom right hand corner or click subscribe below. We'll see you next time. See ya.